So Detroit will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Andre Drummond is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Batum in at the small forward position. Detroit on D. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
To the middle, here's Drummond. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Irving kicks to Keller. Power down with both hands.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Ilyasova, screen on Irving. Jackson passes to Ilyasova. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
They swipe it. Now Detroit moving it up. Offensive rebound. Here's Jackson. Here's Caldwell Pope. Ejected by Kelly. And he finishes nicely on the way. Kelly. Got 6 points.
Did you see that? Crossed the defender up and left him grasping at air.
And then exploded to the bucket for the finish. That was just an outstanding play from start to finish.
And that one's good.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Kicks it to Love. And it's sent back by Drummond. And now the Pistons fast break. Jackson's got the ball. And the rejection by Love. Kelly kicks to Dudley. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Batum. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Kelly, following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Irving, and it's sent back by Drummond. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. That's good. Batum's got his second bucket.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Tipped away. Caldwell Pope pushes to Drummond. Lets it go from 11, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Jackson drives in. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And that's now 6 points for Andre Drummond. Kelly inside. Shot misses. And Detroit the other way now. Now Detroit moving it up. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
And defensively, you've got to recognize that threat and make the correction.
And it's sent back by Drummond. Jackson against Irving, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Drummond.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run, passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And the Pistons. Here's Smith. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Jackson is out there with Mo Williams. Then there's Batum. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Mozgov in at the force line. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons made some major contributions. He had 18 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And the shot is good.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
Brooks against Jackson. Mozgov sets a screen for Jackson. 5 on the clock. Hit the shot. Here's Drummond, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Kelly inside. He's guarded by Williams. Love the pass to Kelly. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. And that's 18 points for Freak.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy. Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks are allowed almost automatic.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Detroit. Contavious Caldwell Pope comes in for Williams. Here's Kelly. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skill being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific move.
Up the floor, here's Smith, finished off the break. Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And that one hits back iron.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Kelly. Jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Kelly.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Jackson dishes to Ilyasova. Another miss by Ilyasova.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Wide open look. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. The Cavaliers trail by 8. 1:46 left in the first half. Here's Kelly, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Up high and down hard with the one hand.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
And they double up Jackson. On D, Ilyasova. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing big to have to step out on the perimeter.
Shot by Kelly, no good. Pistons leading by 3. Ilyasova with the ball. Picked up by Love. Ilyasova, screen on Dudley. Outside for Batum. Moves back up. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock in your situation. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach drew up.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Mozgov, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Ilyasova. Johnson, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Caldwell Pope.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
Mozgov, a screen on Irving. Here's Jackson. Got it off in time, but it's no good. It's a tie game.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?